Greetings, Natalie. How are you? Leon Springs. Love it out there. Haven't been to Frollo's in a while. Love their pizza, live music, good spot in Leon Springs. Hola, ole. ¿Cómo estás, señor? Hope you're doing well, my brother. Hi, Diana. Hello, Gail. How are you? Krista, good to see you. Thanks for coming on. Oh, Carrizo Springs. Looking dry for the time being, but I think there'll be some good rains tomorrow. Jaime, how are you, sir? Lavernia's here. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Diane or Deanne. It's Deanne, I bet. Marcos, buenas tardes, señor. Gracias. Gabriella, how are you? That's a great name, Gabriella Guerra. In fact, you know, my oldest daughter was almost Gabriella. Good evening. It's Wednesday night. Bill Taylor, Ken's 5 Digital Center. But when we were getting closer to Carissa's birth, her real birthday, right? We had picked out, we said Gabriella. I mean, it was just a family, not a family name. It's not like I have anybody in the family named Gabriella, but a nice Italian name that I thought, you know, honoring my Italian heritage. My mother's maiden name was Rocco, but she married a great Irish guy by the name of John Taylor. So I was like, Gabriella, but then I said, Gabriella, I remember like just a few weeks before we were talking about it, and we're like, Gabriella Taylor. It just didn't have the ring to it, you know, that a nice, I needed a vowel at the end of my last name, right? So we started going back to the name list again, and we landed on Carissa, which means it's from charis, C-A-R-I-S, which is the original Greek for grace. That's right, for grace, God's grace. Hey, Amber and Lavernia, what's happening? There's Sabinal. What's up, Fenno? Go Yellow Jackets, absolutely. Is there some state playoff action going on? Jose's in Natalia, how are you? Almost Park, hey, Janae. What's up, Star? Good to see you. All right, so radar time, and you'll see a big cluster, dangerous thunderstorms moving into the Austin area. And notice how it looks like Kerrville is going to get clipped on some of this action. Oh, I wanted to point out, too, my Ken's 5 Sports shirt. Look how small that is, right? Ken's 5 Sports. You only whisper when it says small. Ken's 5 Sports. But this is one of my... Hi, Ray. Ray Silver, our director. Peace out. This is an old shirt, but it's such a comfortable shirt. It's so comfortable. But it's, yeah, it's an old one. Oldie but a goodie. All right, so yeah, big cluster. Severe thunderstorm warning is northwest of Austin. You can see this has been some flooding rains farther north. It must be, is that near Brady? No, it's south of Brady, I think. But very slow moving at first, but now getting a good kick and moving faster towards the Austin area, but a dangerous, damaging winds and hails on its way to Austin, I'll tell you that. So this is the time. I always like to mention this. Contact a loved one in Austin. I know you've got somebody you love in Austin, and just make sure they're weather aware. There's going to be some warnings fired along this line. We've got a radar in Georgetown. Looks like maybe the strongest part of this squall line is going to be north of Austin. Let's take a look as we drop lightning off of this and see how much hail we've got in here. Yeah, not bad. I mean, that's a pretty good stretch going right across 281 of at least P to marble size hail moving east of 281 on its way to Georgetown and Austin. So Johnson City for sure, but it looks like north, if you're north of Austin, yeah, Round Rock, you're definitely going to get some very heavy rain. And like I said, this is the time now to make sure whoever you love that's in Austin, Round Rock area, is weather aware. Just give them a call, make sure they're paying attention to what's going on with the weather. They might need a safe spot or want to get a vehicle protected and some of that hail moves in their direction. Strong wind, no rain, and Fred. Hey, Alex, yeah, let's take a look. There's Harper, and you can see Fredericksburg already saw a line move through. Moderate rain at best, and now it's going to be Kerrville. We just put the last 2 hours of loop up here. and northern Kendall County now. So Comfort's going to get some rain very soon. Good evening, Josiah. Bulverde should get some shower activity. See how this line is beginning to branch out west and southwest of Kerrville. So I think that's going to be a trend as this moves closer to the city, that you'll see a little bit more aerial coverage on this line of rain. You know, we have a 1 out of 5 chance of severe weather tonight. So not a very likely chance at all, but is not a 0 chance either. You know, it is a threat. But as you can see, the trend now is that these are pockets of heavier rain embedded in a line of light rain for us. Johnson City is where the real intense stuff begins, but this is not under warning yet. You know, I say that because this could go under warning any second. Make sure we got everything turned down warning-wise. Should be. Yeah. So the watch has been canceled. That was farther north of Kerrville. We were never under a watch. Let me just show you what we did have in place. A Severe Prediction Center forecast, what they call the Severe Prediction Center Outlook, done 3 days at a time. Day 1 today, 2 is tomorrow, 3, 48 hours out. And I'll show you that the SPC, as we call it, was indicating San Antonio, Metro, and they've even dropped the 2 out of 5 risk area. So this has been updated. Earlier today, you had a level 2 risk, slight, north of Del Rio up to about San Angelo, and it came in just north of Kerrville, but now that's been dropped down to a level 1 risk, and you can see also San Antonio, the Metro, all under a level 1 risk, which means, again, 1 out of 5 chance, a marginal risk that a thunderstorm produces large hail, damaging winds, or an isolated tornado. So again, can't say it's a 0% chance, but it's certainly not a slight or enhanced or moderate or high risk. We haven't seen a moderate or high around here in a long time, thankfully, but boy, what an active spring. Divine tonight, Alan, I think it's going to more or less be overnight and tomorrow in Divine. Anybody west, it does really appear your best bet on rain is going to come in mañana, and once again on Friday too. Because a lot of this rain, now you can see some showers starting up. Olay, not far from Carrizo Springs right there. Some showers west of 35 between Eagle Pass and Pearsall. A few showers beginning to pop up. Hey Diane, good evening. How's it looking for us here in Marion? Husband and son are driving from Laredo. They should be okay. Driving from Laredo to Marion should be problem free. Maybe a couple of showers. A lot of this action will stay to the north. They will be safe. So God bless their trip home. Canyon Lake. I think this could clip Canyon Lake. That's a good question because as it moves to the I-35 corridor, not that it's going to be intense or severe, but you should get some shower activity in Canyon Lake tonight. Truck window just broke. Oh no, Amber. Well, hopefully you're not in Austin. I mean, if you're in San Antonio, no real threat of hail tonight. Tony and Tamina, what's going on? Good to see you guys watching. Thank you so much. You getting some showers, Olay? China Grove. So Eastern Bexar County, 30-40% chance. Bandera, you know, you're probably going to get some of this shower activity. You know, if we go in a little tighter here, you'll see what I'm talking about. And again, showers. You might even hear a rumble of thunder to your north or northeast, but maybe you're going to get clipped with a little shower. This line starting to grow a little bit to the west, southwest. No call for concern. We haven't seen any of this turn severe, but it is definitely something to watch. See, now Atascosa is kind of on the line, Mallory. As this drops southeast, I want to say more I-35 corridor than I do want to say directly south and down 37 or Highway 281. Elizabeth, wonderful. I'm glad you asked because if you've got family there in Austin, it's not too far away. You know, this is moving east, southeast. Let's get a look at just how fast, and then I can give you a better time. That's going to give me, oh, there we go. It's moving east at about 10 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little while. But it looks like it's moving a little bit quicker than that in that spot that's going to hit So let's go with 25 miles an hour. And we'll get a now image and get a look for you in Austin. Definitely want to prepare your kiddos. So there it is, Leander, 937, Cedar Park, 948, Austin, 1019. So, you know, I would say in less than an hour, count on some pretty intense rain, just up, you know, under an hour away for the Austin area, okay? So give warning. Severe weather tomorrow, Joe. You know, it's not a very good chance. Let's take a look at what the Severe Prediction Center is saying for day 2. Showing you current radar now, but now I'll get back down to the SPC. And we'll have to go in here and give it the Thursday outlook. Número 2 and 0. Look at that. Not even one color showing up, not even marginal. But thunderstorms are possible tomorrow. And then day 3 would be Friday, and nothing there either. So good news there. And like I said, the level 2 risk has been lowered to a level 1 risk for areas north and west of the city. San Antonio has only been under a 1. And I'm also watching the storms. You can see they're pretty far from Eagle Pass right now, but those always have the potential of moving far enough east. We certainly have the tropical environment to support what does pop up. Uh-oh, somebody's 45 tomorrow. What's up, Arthur? Where does the time go, brother? I hear you, man. And if you join me tomorrow night, Arthur, you let me know you're on, and we're singing to Arthur tomorrow night. Best regards, Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, up to San Antonio, family Robles. Hello, Manuel. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Matthew. Call Paul at Red McCombs Hyundai, Northwest, for rainy deals. I love it. How about Lytle? Yeah, you're in good shape, Eloy. You know, south of the city tonight, 30, I mean, everybody's got a chance tonight. But as far as severe goes, it really looks like you can see now Austin is in the crosshairs over the next hour to hour and a half. And, you know, there's going to be some flooding with these showers and thunderstorms because of just how slow moving some of these cells are within that squall line. This is a good active outflow boundary off our stationary front to the north. We've got some upper air energy helping produce some of these stronger storms. We've had a tremendous amount of tropical air in place. And so with all those ingredients dovetailing, we've got this kind of line developing for the I-35 corridor now. Juliana wants a brand new car. You know who to talk to. Stacy, I'm doing great. Aunt Judy's doing wonderful. And wife and girls are doing great. Hope you're doing great, Stacy. Thanks for asking. How about Hondo? Super big threat or just rain and thunder? Just rain and thunder, Lindsay. The threat is a 1 out of 5 tonight. As we work to Thursday and Friday, Severe Prediction Center says we don't have a risk of severe storms. Lisa, give us some good weather. I know, right? We are ready for just a week of blue skies. Holly Stoffer said it earlier. It's 5 o'clock, I think it was. I said, I know. I'm ready for just a blue sky streak of beautiful weather. We deserve it right now. Terry Bush, good to see you. You're welcome, Eloy. I can see lightning in the distance from Helotes. Yeah, so that's really far off. You can see how far away that lightning is. If you're looking, you've got to be looking north-northeast, and you're looking at the top of some towering cumulonimbus clouds. Remember, that's always the misnomer of what's called heat lightning. There's no such thing as heat lightning. You'll hear that term. Heat does not produce lightning, okay? Lightning produces heat, and a whole lot of it. But what happens is thunderstorms, usually in the spring and summertime when it's hot outside, will build to 60, 70,000 feet. I mean, they're monsters, but even 40,000 feet. You're going to see the top of it from miles away. That's 40,000 feet up. I mean, that's what, 6 miles high. And so because of that kind of height, you'll see it from miles away. So far away, it might just be partly cloudy to even mostly clear where you are. And you'll just see the flashes, not hear the thunder, and not experience the rain. But you'll just see the top of those cumulonimbus clouds off in the distance. And a lot of times people started saying, oh, it was so hot today, spring, summer months, and it's still a hot night. That's heat lightning. again, no such thing. It's just a phrase. You're seeing the top of thunderstorms too far away to hear thunder and too far away to get rain. But that's what you're experiencing in Helotes tonight. You're seeing that lightning, and that's pretty far away. Cibolo, I'm enjoying all this rain, not ready for the 100-degree weather, right? It will hold off. I mean, Lydia, highs are going to be 10 degrees below average thanks to all the saturated soils, the high humidity. That all keeps temperatures down. Nicole, how's it looking between New Braunfels, Seguin, overnight into the morning? So, Nicole, I think we're going to see some action. We'll take a look at future radar for overnight, and tomorrow looks like it could be pretty wet since, you know, if these storms die out in Mexico, we don't see much action in the San Antonio area. We'll see some of these impulses move farther east tomorrow and have plenty of, you know, ripe atmosphere to work with. Sometimes you get these storms like what they're getting in Austin soon here, and you can see that storm's going under warning heading into the Austin area. So definitely want to make sure anybody in the Austin area is made aware of this. So let's get a positive read on what we've got in this warning. So this is Williamson, Travis, and Burnett County. Burn it, darn it, better learn it. 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail moving east at 25. So I got that right. East at 25 miles per hour is what I was estimating earlier. So let's take a look at what we've got on these storms for those of you with loved ones in the Austin area. I know you've got them. So this is a severe thunderstorm warning, and we're going east. It's almost like a little drift southeast. And there's your hit times. What up, Kenneth? What's the time frame for San Antonio, Tara? It's going to be more or less tomorrow, I think. We could see some overnight activity. But it certainly looks like, whoa, it certainly looks like we'll see better chance and coverage on rainfall Thursday. Kimmy Catalina, that's fun to say. Anything for northeast side tonight? Not really. 30-40% chance. Hey, Tony, why are we in this wet pattern? Well, you know, this tropical time of year where the Gulf just takes over, and without we don't have fronts this time of year to go through and clean us out and dry us out. We've got a front that's stationary as an active trigger. We've got good Pacific moisture coming in. So it's just a really good combo, Tony. Yes, tomorrow more than tonight, Amanda. Agreed, love how he explains. Oh, thanks very much. Appreciate it, Rachie. Not bad, Mike. I mean, if anything falls in Bexar County, it shouldn't be severe. There's a slight chance. In fact, less than slight, to be honest with you. 1 out of 5. Slight is 2. 1 out of 5 is marginal. So I know it gets weird because slight sounds like it should be lower than marginal, but it's just the scale. Luis, this won't. This is going to head and stay north on 35, but you see what's happening at Johnson City, Fredericksburg. Some of this could move a little farther south. Kerrville's getting some decent rain right now. So I'm watching for some of this to break off and perhaps impact San Antonio with just some showers by the, like say 10 o'clock hour, 9:21 now. Oh, aren't they though, Stephanie? Horrible mosquitoes. Make sure you got the DEET. Yeah, San Antonio, like I say, 30-40% chance covers it overnight. Windcrest, again, just a few showers, Kathleen. Good to see you. Sabinal, Alice, I think Sabinal stays dry. You know, from Hondo west, it's going to be real slim pickings tonight. But let's take a look at future radar. Since we're talking about a better chance tomorrow, let's take a look at Thursday. So here's the current radar picture, and this is going to be the HRRR, which has done the best job recently on these storms. And you can see that's on the money, just a little behind on it. But look at the storms. Okay, you can see them blowing up after midnight, according to this model, right on top of San Antonio, and then south. That's interesting. That's new guidance right there. After midnight, right on top of us. And again, these would be ones that we'd have to watch. A 1 out of 5 chance they go severe, and then they go south and east. And then here comes tomorrow's action. So it looks like early morning, we're in between the rain for San Antonio. Then you see some heavier pockets develop midday tomorrow. Noon hour gets active over the hill country. And it's all scattered thunderstorms through tomorrow. non-severe. We're expecting non-severe storms Thursday, but decent coverage. Oh, and then you see what happens. A pretty good impulse from the south comes in our direction through Friday. Yeah, see some good rains Friday morning, and we're kicking off Project Cool Friday morning. Certainly hope we don't see too much rain. 10 a.m. at the Guadalupe Community Center. Want to make sure you're aware, Project Cool, one of the most important things we do at KENS 5 Television, along with Catholic Charities, we're once again going to collect new box fans and get them to the elderly. People that have no air conditioning or on a fixed income can't run air conditioning because the hot summer days are coming. We know this, and we've got to keep people cool. Just a simple act of getting air moving in the house can save lives. A $20 box fan, and you can save a life. That's money well spent. So please consider that. Beginning Friday, you can drop off a new box fan, and we're back. Any San Antonio fire station, it's back. You know, last year we couldn't do it because of COVID, so you had to bring it St. Stephen's Care Center, St. Vincent de Paul. A lot of different areas stepped up and said, hey, we'll take them, and God bless you. Thank you for that. This year, we're back to pre-COVID setup, which was any San Antonio fire station except for one. There is one fire station. You can't drop it off. The San Antonio International Airport. There's a fire department in the airport. You can't bring a fan there because of security. But you can bring a fan to any one of the others around the city beginning Friday through pretty much end of August, mid-September, because we know the heat sticks around. Don Bush asking if any hurricane in the Gulf. No, Terry. No hurricanes. Weather is cool, Arthur, right? Temperatures, thanks to all this moisture. Remember, evaporation is a cooling process. The more water you have in the air, the cooler the temperature. Now, the humidity's higher, it's the give and take of it, but there's lower temperatures. And also because of the amount of rain that we've received, we had more than 6 inches in May. We've had a pretty decent start with some pretty good rains already this June. And because of that, saturated ground will also help keep temperatures cooler. But yeah, look at this setup that remains in place. Part of the Y. Dry line to the west, stationary front to the north, and we're getting these small little ripples in the atmosphere thanks to an area of low pressure back to the west. If you take a look over the Baja, so it's going to be right in that vicinity, just lower left-hand corner. See that little slight swirl? That's an area of low pressure, and there's upper level disturbances that come off of that. They're not very strong, but they're one after another. And then you just have to wait to see where they match up with that surface feature. Air is very tropical, and you get these outflow boundaries to start up just about every day. It's just, and the models have been back and forth on exactly where they'll go. Birthday shout out, Leona Peter. I love it. Today's Leona's birthday, so you know what's going to happen now. Happy birthday, dear Leona. Happy birthday on a Wednesday night. It's hump night. We're getting over the hump, heading into Thursday to you from the KENS 5 Digital Center. All right. Happy birthday, Leona. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Has there ever been a cooler summer to start to summer in San Antonio? Been here since 1957. That's a good question. Because we are going to be a little cool today, or I should say yesterday began meteorological summer. We begin June 1 and go through July and August, and then September 1, meteorological fall. Because we're keeping climate data in meteorology, and it's easier to do it month by month rather than on the solstice and equinox. No, not my birthday, Leona's. Just joined. Is it going to get ugly? Not tonight, Roxy. We're okay. Last day of school, Gail. All right. Hope it was a great school year. Sherman, Texas. I don't know where that is, Terry. You go, Jeanette. Thank you so much. Alex, I appreciate it. Any rain, Canyon Lake area? Christina, I think Canyon Lake could get some rain. We're looking at the setup now, but let's get back to the radar, and I'll show you why. That I think this line that's impacting Austin, there's a better chance for Comal County, of course, than there is Bexar County. So if you're along the I-35 corridor, or just west of it like Canyon Lake, some of these showers, you even see a thunderstorm, isolated one in northern Kendall County right now, east of Comfort. That is what could impact Canyon Lake, definitely over the next hour. Nothing severe on what you're looking at until you get to the Austin area. We've got that severe complex farther north, just off northwest of Austin right now. So it still looks like good news for those of you who have a loved one at UT or a loved one in our state capital, that the brunt, the strongest portion of that cell is closer to Georgetown than Austin, okay? But it'll impact Pflugerville, maybe Round Rock, and by the way, that's pronounced Pflugerville. Every time I see Pflugerville, Pflugerville. My daughter, we used to play soccer up there all the time. Well, I used to go watch them play soccer. I couldn't play soccer. Oh, I wish I could. I love the game. I really fell in love with it watching Carissa play. You have a question. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. How will the elderly be impacted by rain tomorrow for those with COVID vaccine appointments? Brian, very good question. So it looks like we'll get some scattered rain tomorrow, so just be on the lookout, but it's non-severe. We're expecting pockets of heavy rain off and on Thursday. Could get upwards of 1.5 inches to 2 inches in some spots, but it's non-severe, expected on Thursday. So that's good news. COVID appointments should be handled just perfectly. Thank you, Rachie. Way to go. See, just the love pouring out to each other. Carn City. What's up, Ronnie? I think you guys, it's going to be a while. I don't think you'll get much tonight. It's more or less tomorrow. And then let's see for, oh, look at that, Olay. Carrizo Springs getting some better rain. It's starting to fill in a little bit to the south and west. So this is what radar was showing us, that we see some action fill in around the midnight hour. And that's maybe the start of what we're expecting to fill in just that tonight, okay? So we'll keep an eye on things, guys. And let me show, we'll get to the 7-day forecast. Grace, overnight is possible, but non-severe. We're not looking at a big severe threat tonight, but we could certainly get some showers and maybe a scattered thunderstorm or two. But again, non-severe. We're not expecting severe tonight. All right, so 7-day forecast time. We're still looking at good chances of rain and upwards of 3 to 4 inches of rain between now and next Wednesday. 7-day forecast is going to show you that we still have good rain chances at 40, 50% through the end of the week, and then 30 to 40 over the weekend. So you can see at least, you know, half of you won't get rain for the next 48 hours, and less than half, or more than half of you won't see rain over the weekend. But look at that. Even next Wednesday, we have a slight chance of isolated showers possible. So it's far from over as far as this just tropical weather pattern of rain chances. Pete, I know, me too. I don't like golfing in the rain or the cold. I definitely need some hot, dry weather for golf. All right, guys, I love you. God bless you. We'll see you on Eyewitness News at 10. Big story tonight. Julie, what's going on tonight? A chicken shortage? No.
Big problems at Whataburger. Yes.
Oh, it's a Whataburger chicken shortage?
Well, not exclusive, but we're going to be talking about Whataburger.
And the impacts of the chicken shortage? Okay. Because I do the apple cranberry salad there. It's pretty good. With chicken. Then I have a patty melt. That's not a trouble.
Nope, you're good to go.
All right, chicken shortage and all the day's news coming up at 10. I love you guys. God bless you. We'll see you at 10.